So now I'm gonna use my z3x to install a combination firmware on an A520f Samsung A5. The first thing I'm gonna start with is to get my combination file from my memory card, because I don't have so much space on this Core i7 fast computer. I have only 128 gigabytes. That's why I put my firmwares on an external or SD card sometime. So here is my combination file. I'm gonna put it on the PDA place, and I'm gonna get my phone to recovery mode. To download mode. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is to let me get that's too much. Maybe that's fine like this. I'll get this picture clear here. Yeah. So I'm gonna choose my power button and volume down and home button, and I'm gonna click on them at the same time until I get to this green page. Then I turn my volume up button and I connect my phone to the computer with the Type-C cable, of course, as all the new Samsung phones. Now I'm gonna install a flash combination file for this model, and it's come with U4 or S4. They are the same. Now the combination file is being installed, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna remove FRP from this particular model of phone. So let's just be patient. With Z3X it goes faster than Odin, for example. So let's just give it some time. Yes. 81%, it goes faster, but if you, for example, if you try to flash using Odin tool, so it takes longer time than Z3X. And the combination firmware, it's kind of a big file. So now the flash is almost done. Now we're gonna wait for the phone to boot into illusionary mode, or this binary, this firmware mode. And it's just normal that you get this pink and green messages, and these are messages for the boot file. So now we're getting to the factory binary firmware to be able to activate the ADB on this phone, and then we're gonna proceed with another kind of flash to remove the FRP, because as you see on Z3X here, if you click on unlock, it doesn't say anything about removing Google account for this phone. Alright, now we're gonna proceed like this. Setting, we go to setting like this, and about phone, we choose build number, we click on it 4 times until we become developer. We choose developer option, USB debugging, we click on it 1 more time, and that's it. Then we need to disconnect the phone and switch it off. Just wait some time, because if the phone is still connected, sometimes you don't get to download mode again because of the binary, factory binary. Now we're gonna do the same process and we get to download mode again. Yeah, that's time it went good. Sometimes you get this guy on the screen telling you that you didn't succeed going entering download mode. Now we're gonna remove the combination file and we're gonna choose another PDF file from a combination firmware for A520f, and we're gonna choose only this file, the essential file, and from it we're gonna remove the metadata photo like this, and we're gonna install only system recovery in boot. And I click flash. This process will take some few time, because this file is kind of big. Also, it's about 4 GB almost. We're gonna be patient. 11%. As I said, to remove FRP or Google account from this particular phone, A520f running version 8, either you can use Octopus FRP tool, or you can flash the binary factory, the combination file, to be able to activate the USB debugging, and then then you can remove FRP from by using one of the tools. And I was doubting maybe if we use the same z3x and maybe we choose another model which is running the same kernel and the same CPU, maybe we can succeed even without putting the right model number. Now we're gonna wait a little bit. It's 39%, it's kind of fast, that's why I like sometimes z3x, it's very faster. See that the phone is connected and being flashed. So for the Samsung A5 running version 8, sometimes you don't succeed with this manual methods. Try to install the Quick Short Maker application by coming to the browser using the SIM card or whatever method it is. It doesn't go like smooth like this process, so for people who has the tools, and if you need the combination file, or you can please write me a comment, I can send you a link where to download it if after I load it up for you. Now we're gonna wait until the installation is ready. Then the phone is gonna boot to normal mode and get activated, of course. We should keep in mind that this process goes on 3 stages. The first stage is that you install combination file. The second, you put the PDA file without the latest file. When the phone's gonna boot, of course, you're gonna see this pink and green text because we didn't install the boot file. So the boot file from combination is still there, but this is gonna allow the phone to be activated. So let's be patient and wait for the phone to boot to normal. Maybe it's gonna take some time. Let's just be patient. Yeah, no, that's good in this stage because it didn't get stuck. Showing only the Samsung logo. Sometimes it happens. Some phones, if you flash the wrong file, as I said, now you get straight. It's just activated like this. Agree. Now we're in the phone, but of course we don't get any network because we didn't install the network files. Now we're gonna go to setting. Let's go to setting, developer option, it's on, activated. As you see, OEM unlock, we unlock it, we lock it, enable, like this. And USB debugging is on also. So what we need to do in this stage, we enable USB debugging and we activate the OEM unlock. Yeah. Next, we're gonna disconnect the phone, switch it off, and then we need to enter the phone to download mode like we did before by clicking power button, volume down and home button, and as soon as we see this green page then we hit the power the volume up. We connect the phone to USB Type-C cable and of course we don't touch it. On our program here we're gonna get like this. We hit boot file. We put the boot file where it belongs. We hit the PDA file and we put the PDF file where it belongs. Then phone, which is CP, and CSC file, which is the last file here. Then when I have all my files in my fields and everything is alright, then I hit flash button. So after I have activated OEM unlock, I'm running the latest, or yeah, the last flashing process, which is flashing the phone with 4 files. So let's wait for this process to end, and then let's proceed with the configuration of the phone. %. I think even though the Z3X is faster than Odin 2, now it's not going as fast as it did with us when we flashed only one file, which is the combination file, or only the PDA file, and it was just the boot and recovery in the system. They were like kind of big files, but now we're like flashing 4 files, so of course it goes slower than it did before. %, almost half of the flashing process is done, and everything is normal. Be careful not to move your cables, not to move your phone while doing this process. Actually, to do this process, you ought to have z3x, because this is the only way how you can remove one of these files, during the second stage of the flashing process, which means when you need to install the PDA file and you have to remove one of them, which is the data, which is the last file from within the 4 files: system and boot and recovery. So it's necessary that you need z3x, because this option is not available on Odin 2. %, almost done. Gonna get myself some water. Now the flashing process is done, and we have installed even the network files and the region files. So now we don't get this yellow and green text appearing as the phone starts. It just starts as normal. Now it's gonna format the previous factory binary or anything that was installed before on the phone to start to pick the package. It goes fast, erasing, It's gonna keep erasing until it it takes us to the start page. From there we're gonna activate and go through the configuration of the phone. Just gonna boot one more time after erasing. Remember that the A series, they are very fast phones with kind of okay resolution camera. Integrated memory. Sometimes when the Samsung phone gets stuck on Samsung logo, it happens many times with many phones, but in this case when you see that the phone is erasing the previous operating system and then comes up to the Samsung logo and takes a while, you just be patient. Of course it's gonna start, because it has been erasing. Sometimes when it gets stuck, it doesn't go through the process of erasing, except that it just boot and gets stuck on Samsung. So now we're done with our program here, so we don't need the program anymore. Thank you Z3x for your help. Just close the program and we start with the configuration of the phone. We disconnect it. Changed the language. I don't know why it gives me Chinese. I have the 4G, so I have the network start. That's good, that's positive. Now I see the next, yeah, because I'm connected to 4G, and even without it I will see the next. It's trying to connect, but I don't have any 4G from this card, so I'm just gonna back. And I'm just gonna remove the SIM card. You don't need to have a SIM card in it. So let's do it again. And as you see, now the card is still there. Now I removed the I removed the memory card. I should remove the SIM card. Okay, so without network, of course, you see the next button, which means that the process is done. Okay, we're just gonna activate the phone without internet, or you can activate it with internet. I just wanna skip connecting to Wi-Fi, and I don't have any mobile network on this SIM card. So finish. All done, all set. So let's put our SIM card again and see if we get a network. Here's our SIM card. Now you see the 4G. That's positive. SIM 1. Okay, let's put 555 for example. And here we go. Thank you for watching this video. I have been watching Samir from Stockholm Microsolar, and if you like this video or if you find it useful, please subscribe and give us a like. Thank you.